All right, let me get set up here, and then we'll get started here momentarily. Okay. Sound is good. Let's get started with Bitcoin. Then we'll go to some of the other altcoins. If you guys are new, I'd appreciate a like, and then we'll talk about some of these other altcoins that are going crazy. Talk about ElonOne, the news that came out today with that, and then SAJA coin as well. So right now, Bitcoin is still going down 62.5. I think 60K would be the bottom here, but if we do go above 60K, 57.3 is the next target. I definitely don't. I think worst case scenario is 57.3. I just can't see going all the way from 67K to 57K and lower than 57K and having more than a 10K drop with how close we are to the end of the bull run. So I think 57K worst case scenario on Bitcoin. But I definitely think 61K is next, then 60K, then 57.3 if we don't hold 60K. So that's kind of it. Nothing too crazy right now. 1 hour chart is still pretty bearish, although the smaller time frames are starting to say we should go back up here like the Ghana fans are. And 15-minute chart short term could definitely get a bounce back up there to 63.8 because that is way oversold. The 1 hour chart is also oversold, so that's about to reverse as well. So that's also why that's another reason I don't think we go below 60K. But it's definitely possible. 57.3 would be the bottom, I think, on Bitcoin. Let's talk about Jasmy because Jasmy coin continues to go lower. The 618 is now basically at 20.5 cents on. If you take the high to low on the daily time frame without using the wicks, the top of that would be 28 cents. And as of right now, which I don't think the bottom is in, but if it were to be in at 15 cents, then the 618 is currently sitting at 20.2 cents, which I do think you continue to go lower. I do think 13 cents still gets hit on Jasmy, and that's just how that's going to go. I don't think you have another place to stop except that support right there on the daily time frame. I was looking at a smaller time frame before. I think the support on the hourly time frame was 13 cents. But I guess when you look at the daily time frame, if you don't hold 13 cents, the support on the daily time frame isn't until 11 cents. So you definitely could go below 13 cents. Actually, when I look at the bigger macro time frames on Jasmy, so just be aware of that. The 1 hour chart on the MACD, though, could be getting a bounce short term. The 15-minute chart for the MACD is kind of just going sideways more or less. But yeah, MACD on the 15-minute might go up a little bit here, but overall it's kind of just going sideways the last few hours. I still think 13 cents is going to get hit. And then I didn't look at the daily time frame before, so definitely 13 cents might not actually be the bottom. But considering the fact you're at 35 cents a few weeks ago, I do think you probably don't go much lower than 13 cents, though. So that's kind of it for that. Let's go over to ElonOne. Astro did, I have to refresh this page. Astro did tweet out that the marketplace should be up by this weekend or by the end of this week or this weekend. If you guys are on YouTube, I will show you that message. Otherwise, if you're in my Telegram group, you saw that too, if I can find it. Yep. Let me go up here. So this is what it says. Astro, the dev, or whoever's in charge of ElonOne, rough, in quotations, ETA on AZ minting opening is the end of this week, and possibly the weekend. I will just have to click a button and open the exchange/trading when the audit gets published. Same time frame for the game. So that's kind of it. He's looking at end of this week, probably the weekend. So in a week from today, hopefully this marketplace will be out, because when it comes out, I still think it 10x's. So that's kind of it with the news, at least for ElonOne. Since that news, you've gotten a few buys. 0.18 ETH, 1.5 ETH, 0.7 ETH, 0.57 ETH, 0.13 ETH, 1.05 ETH, 1 ETH, and 0.35 ETH. So you're getting some decent buys coming in. Let me go to the 1 hour chart. The volume is still really low at 100,000. I would like to 140,000. I would like to see that get higher. If I get some buying power in the next few days, I will definitely be buying more ElonOne coin. But as of right now, I got my bag. I'm ready to go. So ElonOne right now is looking pretty bullish, I think, especially in the next 7 days when that marketplace is released. So That's kind of it with ElonOne. There's nothing new I'm going to talk about with the chart because you made it a lower low down to 25, but the chart is kind of hard. I'm not even going to try to do TA on the chart with such a low market cap coin now at $25 million. The other coin I wanted to talk about was SAJA coin, which I have a few thousand in this one, nothing crazy. This one pays a 13% redistribution, and I like this one too for that reason alone. And the market cap's only $16 million. So I like this one. This chart looks really bad. I don't know what bullish news they have coming out for SAJA, so I would say macro time frame, I'm very bullish on Elon. Short term, I'm not so bullish on SAJA. I'm bullish. I still think SAJA does at least a 10x just because the market cap is so low, and they do have a good cause trying to help lions and stuff in the wild. But I don't think I'm not as bullish on it. I still think it easily 10 to 20x's, if not more. But I like Elon coin a lot more long term. Okay, so how's it going, guys? So yeah, that's kind of the coins I want to talk about. I think overall Jasmine's bearish still. I think SAJA is looking bearish still. I think ElonOne coin is bearish, or it's going to probably consolidate sideways until they launch. And I think Bitcoin, did Bitcoin just drop off a cliff? Yes, it did. We were live. It's crashing right now. You just had a wick down, capitulation down to that 61K support and trying to get a bounce. With that being said, the 15-minute chart is going to be extremely oversold, so that's about to get a bounce. The 1-hour chart probably will get a bounce here in the next few hours. If I think 61K holds short term, 60K would be next, and then, like I said, since everything is oversold, I don't think you go below 60K. But if I am wrong, 57.3 would be the bottom for everything, in my opinion. I think that would be the bottom for this, but we'll see. Bitcoin is trying to get some sort of balance, but we'll see how long it lasts. Unless you get back above 63K, I think you're gonna see 61K again on Bitcoin. Within 7 days of that, I think it 10x's. So that's what I think. Right now, that's by far my biggest holding. If I get some more buying power in the next few days, I will definitely put more money into that. But otherwise, that's kind of it. Yeah, that's kind of it for ElonOne. I do think it 10x's. So right now, Astro, who is in charge of ElonOne, says right now the market cap on ElonOne is 25 million. He wants this market cap to be in the billions by the end of this year. That's his target. So I think macro time frame it does way over a 10x, but I don't want to get you guys too excited, because if it doesn't happen, then I don't want to be blamed or anything. But yeah, so that's why it's my biggest holding, because I think long term, I wouldn't even be surprised if the end of this bull run at 100x's. I wouldn't. It's going to be the only, right now, as of right now, as far as I'm aware, it is the only coin that will have a marketplace where you can mint your NFTs for free without the gas fees. I don't know of another platform that does that, and if there's another one I heard that does it, but they charge like a subscription. We aren't going to charge a subscription, and whoever that was, whatever platform that was, I don't remember. I actually never knew the name of it, but I just heard rumors of it in the Telegram group. They also don't tell you how much the subscription was, so it's kind of weird. All right, so let's look at Matic. The daily time frame. You just short term, probably because of Bitcoin going down. You're below that support at $1.70, and now you're at $1.60 right now. And the next support is 70 cents on the macro time frames, but it also does look on the smaller time frames that dollar is going to be strong support. And I would also say, yeah, $1 is going to be your next support on the macro big time frames like the daily chart. Yeah, let me do a fib on this. From the bottom at $1.04 to the top. Your 618 that you don't want to go below if you still want to be bullish on the daily time frame is going to be $1.47. So that's definitely going to be support in my opinion. If you fall below $1.47, I would say $1 coming next on Matic. And Bitcoin really does go below 60K, I would say you're going to probably actually see $1 on Matic again. Also, well, I was going to say you made a lower high, but actually you didn't. If you're looking at the smaller time frames, you did make a high way back here at $2.80 on the 15th of May, but yeah, I wouldn't consider that a lower high on the 28th of October. I would just say, though, if you go below $1.47, I think $1 is next. Let me look at the 1 hour chart and see what that's looking like. But I do think you continue going down. I do think you see a touch of that 618, and you either get the bounce or you go below it. And if you go below it, like I said, $1 is probably coming next. So the 1 hour chart is extremely oversold on Matic. So short term, you definitely could get a bounce at the 618. But the question is, in a week or two, if you touch it again, would it hold a second time? The 15-minute chart is also oversold. So I do think probably within the next hour or two, you get a bounce to the upside. Maybe just even if it's just a retest of $1.70. That's kind of what it's looking like for Matic. I would not be getting into a trade right now on Matic. I just wouldn't. If you're going to get into one, buy at the 618 and have a stop loss around $1.40. That's what I would do if it was me. But okay, let's look at these. So appreciate the follow, Z, or yep. Well, the use case is going to send it exactly. Memality, got the memes in the use case, yeah. To the bull market, dude. It's called a correction. There's corrections in the bull market. Oh my god. Appreciate the follow, House Guard, Dogelon. Yeah, I took my profits from Dogelon into ElonOne. For the longest time, I thought it was the same coin. I feel like an idiot, but let's look at it. I can just look at the chart, I guess, on TradingView. That'd be easier. Daily time frame. Daily time frame. I think this probably is still an easy 10x from here. And considering the fact that this is a multi-billion-dollar market cap for now, Dogelon, or it's very close to a billion-dollar market cap, I can look right now. But considering that, I think Dogelon is a 10x from here, with the market cap being at, just a second, $1.5 billion. Okay, so I don't think it's a 10x from here. I think Dogelon is a 5x from here, 4 or 5x from here for the rest of this bull market. Possibly could 10x, but I can't guarantee that. I think a 4 or 5x is probably guaranteed on Dogelon if Bitcoin gets to 100 plus K. And if that's a 4 or 5x already at a $1.5 billion market cap, that's why I think and have little doubt in my brain that ElonOne can get to $1 billion market cap in the next 3 to 4 months once they launch their game and everything. But yeah, let's look. Okay, let's look at ElonOne. So from the top, if we're looking at the daily time frame, the top was basically 22.24. So 22. Let's say 22.0, 220. I can't even. Yeah, if that was the top, and the bottom was put in down here at 117. That's like a 50% correction. The 618 is currently at 161. You're currently at 158. Actually, no, wait. I take that back. The 618 is at 160. Yeah, so basically at you're right at the 618. If you go any lower, you're going to go to the 0.76 on Dogelon, which is at 144. If you go below that, your next local low is 118. And if you go below that, I'd have to make an update, I would say. Hold on. Maybe we can flip it. Yeah, I mean, if you go below that, your next target to the downside is 91. So I would say right now, if you don't hold this 160 level, you're gonna go down to at least 140. And targets to the upside, if you do hold it, the 0.5 fib is at 173. The 0.382 is at 190. So I would say you're on life support short term for Dogelon. So. Let me see what the 1 hour chart is doing on the MACD. MACD is probably about to bounce, but I guess it will depend on if it can hold a 618. The 15-minute chart is getting oversold as well. So you definitely could see the bounces, but doesn't mean it's going to happen. I think the fibs are a little bit more important than the MACD. So I would say Dogelon short term is not looking super hot. I would not be putting a buy order in until it gets a little bit higher. But that's just, yeah, I would say long term it's a 4 to 5x. I think you see a $5 billion market cap on Dogelon, but short term it could definitely go lower. XR Doge, Unido, you should look into it. Okay. I can look at, I don't know what XR Doge is. Some of these coins would scare me to be in them unless they have a use case. If they're just memes, I would not want to buy XR Doge. If it's on Binance, I can't look at it. I don't see it coming up here on on the ETH pair, so I'm not going to look at it. What Uni do? I can look at Uni do though. Maybe. Right now it's at 40 cents. Let me know if I'm wrong. Market cap is 47 million, I think. Yeah, 47 million. Let me go to the chart. I have no clue what this is, but I'll at least chart it and just see if it looks bullish. Oh my god, it's down a lot from its all-time high. Yeah. So, if I use the fib, if we do the fib on the daily time frame from the bottom, which was 93, to the top on the daily time frames without the wicks, the 618 that you want to hold to still be bullish is 26 cents. If you go below that, you have support at 18.7, and then your next local low is not till 90 or till 9.7. So, yeah, I don't think you go down to 9.7, but the 618 you really need to hold at 26 cents, which is still a ways away. But I have no clue what this is. So, UDO. Let me look it up on CoinGecko. It's down 20% for the day. Unido is a building enterprise grade products for financial institutions to bridge their gap between decentralized crypto markets and traditional fiat-based finance. Unido has developed a complete suite of crypto custody solutions for institutional investors based on their proprietary private keys. SAJA to the moon on YouTube, they say. SAJA is the gem of the century. I agree with that. Thank you guys for joining. So I don't know. At least UDO has a use case, unlike some of these coins. So I think it definitely is a 10x from here. With the use case and the fact the market cap's under 50 million. Yeah, UDO actually has potential. Would I buy it? No. But I think it's a good coin to buy. I think it has potential. So it's on BitTrue, XR Doge. Yep, no problem. What's your thoughts on staking? At this point in the bull run, I wouldn't do it. Now, if you're going to stake stable coins, because I know you can do that on where is it at? Yeah, BlackFire, because I have a credit card with them through Bitcoin, because then I earn 3% cash back with it. I think staking your stable coins, you're not staking them, but getting interest on them is a good thing. I don't think holding a coin through the bear market to stake it is a good idea. And I also don't think it's worth staking personally for just the next few weeks until the end of the bull run or next few months. Unless you're earning 200% APY on a year, then I guess that's different. But I'm thinking like Tezos, which you can on Ledger can earn 6-7% a year. I think that's good to buy it in the bear market and do it. But at this point, if you're buying it just to stake 6 to 7% a year, it's not worth it. HERO. Guile, I'm assuming this is an NFT just by the name, NFT game or something. Oh god. Well, I can tell you right now, I don't know how this isn't super. Oh yeah, it is super new. I was gonna say the DEX score is only 47, so that's kind of worrisome. The volume is 4.6 million. The holders is 384. Let me look on. I want to see what this is on CoinGecko. GHC. This could actually be a fun, interesting one. Oh, it's on Binance, I think. Yeah, I think it's on Binance. I don't even see a description of what it is, so. Okay, well, if it's on Binance, I can't buy it. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do anything. No, it does say wrapped Ethereum, so it is on Uniswap. It just came out, though, so I can't really tell you the chart or anything about it. Maybe on CoinMarketCap they have more data. Although it just came out, I think, today, so it's not going to have a lot. It says it was introduced as a community-driven token geared towards fellow superhero fans. Yeah, I think it's a meme coin, and I think it's just on Binance, but I could be wrong about that. So I don't have any thoughts on it because according to Dex Tools, it came out like maybe 8 hours ago. So I'm not gonna know anything about the chart or anything. And there's literally, if it's just a meme coin, I'm not interested in it. But yeah, so um, appreciate the follows, guys. Satamar, what do I think? The market cap's ridiculously high on that, so I would not touch that if you're trying to get a 10x. I did hear there's a lot of FUD about it today. I don't know what that was all about. And I wanted to buy this a few months ago, and it was actually like in the millions of market caps wise, but I just bought the wrong coin, never bought this one, and yeah, that was that. I missed out. But I liked this coin when the market cap was maybe a few hundred million. Now it's $3.3 billion. If you're getting it now, you're probably not going to do anything more than, at the absolute most, triple your money the rest of the bull run. So I would say, I'm not buying it at these market caps. It's too risky, one. Even if I think it would double, I'd rather put my money in Bitcoin than put it in Satamire at this kind of a market cap. So that's just me, though, because Bitcoin can probably still go up 50%. Satamire still can probably double, but I don't know. I don't like my odds on that. So with that being said, why can't you buy what on Binance? Yes, very high. I agree. I buy 12K. I don't know what you bought 12K of, but congrats, I guess. So let me go back to Jasmine. What is Jasmine doing? 1 hour chart. Jasmine's current low is 14.8. So, and Bitcoin is trying to get the balance now back above $62,000. I don't know. I don't think you're going to hold 61K though, because this bounce isn't looking very strong in my opinion. Now you're back below 62K. I would be inclined to say 57.3 might be on the table for Bitcoin. But I could be. I hope I'm wrong. But honestly, just imagine Bitcoin goes to 55 to 57K. I did say support was 57.3. If Bitcoin goes down to 57.3, some of these complete shit coins, unless Elon comes out with their marketplace before Bitcoin gets down to 57K, some of these coins are going to have a monster dump even from where they're at now, like SAJA coin. I mean, the buying opportunity would be immense. Because right now market cap on SAJA is 16 mil. It could still go down another 20 to 50% if Bitcoin drops another 10%. So I would love to buy SAJA below 20 price-wise. That'd be awesome. But oh, you got Satamar 12K. I don't know when you bought it, but hopefully you got in a long time ago. Because if you got in today and put 12K in today, you're still probably going to make money to the end of the bull run, but it's not going to be like a 10x or anything. So that's about all I got. Yep. Nah, I would say overall the crypto market's going to probably be bearish this week. I hope I'm wrong about that. And now if you stay above 61K on Bitcoin, then I suppose you have a chance to not go down to 57K. Target you want to get above next would be 63.7. If you get above that, then I think maybe the bottom was in down here at 60K. But as of right now, I would say Bitcoin's kind of looking bearish. You got in yesterday. Well, I hope you're up at least. I can't give you financial advice. I just don't think it is a very good buy right now at $3.3 billion market cap. Plus it's down 25% today. So are you down 25%? Because if that's the case, that's unfortunate. Yeah. It's down 90% from the all-time high. Is that right? I thought I just made a new all-time high like a few days ago. I don't think that's right. Didn't Satamire just make a new all-time high? Okay, now I gotta look at the chart. I don't think that's right. I don't think CoinMarketCap is right about that. SAI, how do you spell it? SAIT. Okay, I don't know what's going on with Dex Tools, but it's not popping up. Yeah. So I have no clue what's going on right now, but I don't think the all-time high is correct on that. But who knows? XRPS, I don't know. Let me see if Is that on Uniswap? If it's not on Uniswap, I don't really cover that kind of stuff just because I don't know. I can't figure out how to use Pancake Swap, so that's just. And Mara, M-A-R-A. So it's not a trading view. M-A-R-A. I'm assuming both are on Binance. I see Mara Kush with the K. If the DEX score is at 99, I'm not looking at it because I'm not going to promote risky coins on here. Yeah, I can't look at either of those. What is your opinion on Chainlink? I think Chainlink is a good buy. I bought Chainlink at $9. I don't have it anymore. I sold it around 50, I believe. Maybe it was lower than that. Maybe I got Chainlink lower than 9. I don't know. But yeah, I think Chainlink. I don't know what's I haven't looked at Chainlink in months. I got bored of it doing nothing. Kind of like XLM. XLM's at 38 cents. I got into XLM at 8 or 9 cents, and I got rid of that too because. Which I'm glad I got rid of XLM because I sold that at 50 cents. Now it's at 38 cents. But I just think both, they haven't done anything in the last 3 to 4 months. They're great coins. They have a great use case. They're actually safe, legit coins. But there's no volatility. I mean, there is volatility, but it's not like there's no upside action of the last few months. It just hasn't done anything. So I like Chainlink. If it can figure out how to go up, that'd be good. The next target for Chainlink would be $38. But it's just going sideways the last few months. It just hasn't done anything. So I like Chainlink, but if you're investing in it, then great. I would say Chainlink can probably hit $200 to $300 if we get a blow off top on Bitcoin. But otherwise, Chainlink might not even hit 100 if we just keep going sideways. And 100 might be lucky if Bitcoin doesn't get above 100K. But I like Chainlink, though. I do think that's a very, very solid play. That's one of your safer plays you can make as far as Coinbase coins go. Because I don't think you go, again, lower than 25 unless Bitcoin goes below 55K. Appreciate the follow. XRP. Dude, if XRP gets listed back on Coinbase, this thing's going to be probably one of the biggest plays to the upside on Coinbase if they relist it. So I think XRP could honestly hit $10 plus. I'll be conservative with my estimate, but I think if it gets listed on Coinbase, the opportunity for it to go up $30 plus is there. I think $30 plus is there, but if it doesn't, that's if it gets listed on Coinbase and everything. If it doesn't get listed on Coinbase, I still think it could hit $5 to $10 as bull run. But yeah. I would say if it gets listed on Coinbase, bare minimum is $10 for XRP. So I think XRP right now, buying XRP would be a great buy if you can buy it on Binance or other places. But I bet Hotbit probably has it. I don't know, though. So right now, the 618 for XRP is at $1.20. If you get above $1.20, you're going to probably start going to the upside quickly. $1.26 is next. Then $1.39. Yeah. So I would say XRP looks extremely bullish on the macro time frames. I guess it looks bullish on the macro time frames once you're back above $1.20. But I do think this is a 5 to 10x here bare minimum on XRP. So I like XRP. I don't like the coin, but I do like the momentum and I like the potential you have to make money with XRP if you're buying it now to the end of the bull run. So. Yep, long haul coin. Appreciate the follow, guys. I also think $10. Yep. You can buy it on, I've never heard of Uphold, but okay. Let me see if you can buy it on Hotbit. If I can find my thing. Here we go. Hotbit is a, let me see. Yeah, you can buy XRP on Hotbit. I've made a few videos on Hotbit on my TikTok channel, which are pinned. So if you guys want to check that out, otherwise, yeah, you can buy it there. If you don't want to, if you're an American citizen and you can't use Binance, you can use Hotbit to buy it. So just set up an account and you can buy it there. I would buy it, but I'm in other coins that I think have more potential to the upside that are a little bit riskier. Um, so that's why I'm not buying it. But I do think it's a great buy. Mm, I think we just looked at whatever M. You mean Mana? I can look at Mana. I don't know what MANNA is. I'm pretty sure we just looked at that. How old is a decent wallet? Is it what? How old is a decent wallet? I don't know what that means. ICP, dude. Okay. Well, ICP is a dud in my opinion, but I think macro time frame is going to obviously bounce, and if it does bounce, it's going to bounce hard because it's falling off a cliff. Dude, XRP, I'm sorry. I knew the day, I was one of the few people that was telling people when ICP listed on Coinbase at $630, it's not going up. It's going way lower. I didn't think it'd go this low. I didn't think it'd go down to $44. I'm not saying I called that, but I definitely didn't see it having any upside momentum when it got listed on Coinbase. So targets to the upside, you have support at $40. Target is $80 as the next. 125 is after that. Then 263. Then probably back to 630. So upside on ICP if it ever gets momentum again is humongous. It actually might be bigger than XRP, maybe, or have the same potential as a XRP. But there needs to be some momentum. But who knows? There's a chance it sits $1,000 if this gets momentum again and Bitcoin goes to 1 to 200K. But otherwise, yeah, you might be lucky to see $400 again on ICP if Bitcoin doesn't go past 100K. So there's I don't know. This could be a gamble and just put $1,000 in it, and you could easily 10 extra money or 20 extra money on this probably. But I don't really have any opinion on it. I just think ever since it came out, it's basically done nothing. So yeah. I've probably heard of Uphold. I've never looked into it. Appreciate the follow. You can buy an Uphold. Is it a good place to buy? Is it a good place to buy? I've had it there for 4 months. 52K now. Okay, so I don't think you go to 52K on Bitcoin. I did say 57.3 is probably the low. I know a lot of other YouTubers are saying 55K is the low. So I don't think you can see 52K. I just don't think that happens. At some point, then, if you go too low, you're going to have to say the bull run's over because, which I don't think it is. But at some point, if you went that low, you're running out of time for the bull market. So you can't go that low, I would say. I don't think you go below 57.3, but I do think 55K would be next. If you go below 55K, I'd have to probably at least consider the fact that maybe we topped out for the bull run. So that's my 2 cents. If you go below 55K, I would be pretty damn scared. Which I know that's when people want to buy, but at some point it's this late in the bull market. You got to know that maybe there's a chance the bull market topped out if you don't hold 55K. So that's just my opinion, though. Yep, of course. It's really safe, no fees at all. Can U.S. people buy it? Do you know? If you can, then I'll definitely look into it. But Bitcoin, yeah. No, of course, yeah, I still think Bitcoin goes to 100 to 140K. My target for this bull market has always been, at least for the last 6 months, $140,000. But on the 5 to 10% chance we topped out, then 55K. I would say if you go below 55K on a daily time frame and close the daily candle below 55K, I'd be damn scared. I'd be considering getting out of my positions even at a loss. And I might regret that later, but at some point you can't be losing money forever because I don't want to be holding throughout the whole bear market. I don't think we topped out. I don't think that's the case. I'm not trying to make fun or anything, but you have to at some point, if you go so low this late in the bull market, you have to understand that what's next. You have to think about that. Yes. All right, so I'll look into Uphold. Let me write that down. Yeah, Bitcoin is looking bad right now. I don't think you didn't get much of a bounce off 61K. I think 57.3 is probably going to get hit here in the next few days on Bitcoin. That's my 2 cents. And if that happens, the buying opportunity would be incredible for some of these coins that I've been talking about on my YouTube channel for the last few days, like ElonOne. Though I don't know how much ElonOne goes just because they're about to launch their marketplace. SAJA is one of the coins I'd definitely be looking into. PINU coin, PINU coin is another one I'd be looking to buying if Bitcoin goes that low, because yeah, they're gonna drop a lot more if that happens. But yes, you're in Florida, cool. With Uphold, you can buy and sell from Uphold to your bank, nothing else needed. That's cool. That's actually pretty cool. I'll definitely look into that. CRO is a great buy. I know someone in the Telegram group is making bank on CRO right now. I don't know when they got in, but they hold a lot of it. I also know they stake it. CRO, Coinbase. So it's at 42 cents. You waked up to 55 cents yesterday. Jeez. Yeah, I would say it's kind of hard to chart it because it just got listed on Coinbase. But from when it got listed on Coinbase to the top, without the wicks on the 6-hour chart, the top was then around 50 cents there. The 618 on the 6-hour chart, if you go below it, you're going to be bearish. It's 35 cents. No, sorry, 34 cents. If you go below 34 cents, I would say you're probably going to come back down to at least 30 cents. And then below that, the next stop is 20 cents if you don't hold 30 cents. So it listed, actually might even go lower than 30 cents. It got listed on Coinbase at 25 cents. So, yeah. I don't know. If you go below... I mean, I like CRO long term. I really do. But if you go below 34 cents, I would say it's going to get probably pretty bearish on CRO. So, I mean, we're still a ways away from that. But just macro time frames, if Bitcoin goes to 55K, then CRO could definitely go below... below 34 cents. I bought Bitcoin 2016, never sell. Dude, you're making bank then. Even if you just bought one. IOTEX. IOETX. If you mean IOTX, I can look at it. Otherwise, I don't see that coin on here. IOETX. Nope. If it's a Binance coin, I can't look. I'm not looking at it. Not Binance. If it's on PancakeSwap, I'm not looking at it. Appreciate the follow. So, yeah, let me see if I missed anything. I don't think I did, though. No, I don't think so. I'm going to go back to Jasmine here because I know a lot of people on my YouTube channel for some reason love Jasmine over any other coin that I make videos on. Oh, here's Jasmine continues to make lower lows. I definitely think the 12.5 is going to get hit, if not even a little bit lower on Jasmine. It looks horrible right now. 12.5 is your next support on the 6-hour chart. On the daily chart, 11 cents is your next support. So, looking pretty bad. I still like Jasmine to hit 50 cents by the end of the bull market. I bought it on a fluke. Somebody dead dared me to buy crypto. That's awesome. DOT, okay. DOT is below the $45 support we had, so next stop is $30, especially with Bitcoin falling like it is. Yeah. So $30 is next, I would say. Yeah. But, I mean, macro time frames, DOT's going to be fine. But if you buy DOT at $30 and you're trying to trade it, that would be an excellent trade in my opinion. I don't think you probably go much lower than $30 unless Bitcoin already topped out for the bull market. But I don't think that happened. What am I most bullish on? I mean, it depends on what coin. I mean, what your risk tolerance is. If your risk tolerance is a lot, which I know some people it is, I would recommend ElonOne because I think that's the safest, most at the same time a risky coin to buy because it's on Uniswap. But I think with the marketplace coming out for ElonOne and everything, it's it's still a safe coin to buy on Uniswap for Uniswap coins. If you're looking to be safe, I would say Jasmine is an excellent buy on Coinbase, around 12 cents or 11 cents. So I would say that. I would say Jasmine is an excellent buy around 11 to 12 cents if you get the opportunity, which I think you will. So there's my pick for Uniswap, and there's my pick for Coinbase. I appreciate the share. Yep, HouseGuard, appreciate it. How much to buy of what? I mean, I can't give you financial advice. I can't give you financial advice, but personally, yeah, I can't. I'm not gonna tell you how much I hold of ElonOne. Yeah, I think I already looked at UNIDO. What about XYO? Let's look at that. It's at 5.8 right now. The 618 though on the daily time frame is at 4.7. Yeah, I think that's. Wait, hold on. On the daily time frame, the 618 is at 4.4. So if you go below that, 4 cents would be support. If you go below that, 3.1 is probably next. 3 cents is probably next. Yeah. I think all of these coins are going to go down to their supports before getting bounced just because Bitcoin is falling. I mean, now you're back about 62K. We'll see, but I would not be surprised if we saw 57.3 on Bitcoin. XRD, I've never heard of some of these coins, so it is on Bitfinex though, so I can look at it. It's completely skyrocketed. Let me go to the daily chart. So I can do it from the low to bottom, but since it moves so much, we'll see how accurate it is. So the bottom was 10 cents. The top on the daily time frame without using the wicks was 61, 62 cents. The 618 that you can't go below to be bullish on the daily time frame would be 30 cents. If you go below 30 cents, your next support would probably be 15 cents. So that's that. I have no clue what that is, but the fact that it probably went up 5x in a few days makes me think it's probably a very risky coin to be buying, but I could be wrong. Metaverse. Obviously, I think I'm bullish on it. Am I buying anything with it? No. I do own Facebook stock, which is now called, what's it called now? Now it has a different name. But I don't own anything crypto related to it. Definitely would probably load up on metaverse cryptos in the bear market, but right now, no. If you're trading it, then that's one thing, but buying it now, I don't know. I just haven't bought anything. I haven't gotten into that yet. Probably even to trade it now or invest in it now, you'd still probably make money to the end of the bull market, but yeah. But see, I only saw Bitfinex listings for XRD, so I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably going to consolidate down considering the fact it went at 5x in a few days. So be aware of that. Mana. It's looking like Mana topped out at $3.50. Oh, jeez, it skyrocketed on the daily time frame from the 29th to the in 2 or 3 days it went up like from 75 cents to 3.50, and it had to wake up to $5. That's okay. Well, I don't know how good a fib's going to do considering that volatility, but I mean, I suppose you could say the 618 is all the way down there $1.85, but actually it's at $1.75. But I would, yeah, I think these are bullish long term. I'm pretty sure Mana has a bigger market cap than Sand. I don't really know though. And Sand, we looked at this a while back. Yep, the 618 on Sand was $291. You're at $262 now. But if we don't use the wicks, then the 618 was at $3. You're at 262 now. Let me go to the 6-hour chart. Right now you're at the 236 at 256. Below that, you're looking at 225 and then $2. It looks bad right now. Sand does, for at least short term. What is Meta? I don't know. I guess we can use FTX. Daily time frame. Okay, doesn't look like there's a lot of volume on this. Maybe there is. Alright, so from the bottom, without using the wicks, was 53 cents. The top, without using the wicks, and it's actually probably going to keep going higher, but the 618 currently is at 85 cents. That's where you don't want to go below on that. It's looking like it's going to continue higher, though, on Meta. So that's one of the coins that actually still looks bullish right now, in my opinion. MACD is actually still has room to go in the bigger time frames. The 1-hour chart is probably topping out short term. Well, you could have a little more room on the MACD on the 15-minute, on the 1 hour. 15-minute is definitely, I don't know. I would say Meta, of all the coins we've looked at tonight, still has room to go up to the upside. Not much, but it probably still could hit $1.50, if not a little bit higher. Yeah. I would say for this coin, if it won't let me do the, I would say your next target above the recent high of $1.37 would be $1.40 and then $1.45. So I guess that's a pretty small time frame. I would say $1.50 is probably going to happen before a retracement, though, on Meta. MTA looks somewhat bullish. Yeah. What about Algorand? I don't know. I haven't looked at Algo in forever. If it's at 35 cents again, still, it's going to be a problem. Oh, no. I looked at $1.35, not 35 cents. It's currently at $1.80. I bounced it. You got a wick off that support that I had there at $1.70, $1.72. We'll see if you. Yeah, it's also saying like the 15-minute chart on the Ghanaian bottomed out and is going up. The MACD bottomed out for sure on the 15 minutes. So that could be a short-term bottom, even if it's just a dead cat bounce. You have momentum to the upside. 1 hour chart, though, might not have bottomed here. It's getting very close to bottoming, if it hasn't yet, on the MACD. So just be aware. I think you're very close to a bottom, though, on Algo. You are all the way up at, with a wick at least, up to 234. So, yeah, you could be at bottom, or it could be a dead cat bounce. I can't really tell you yet, but at least short term, you are going to get some sort of bounce here within the next few minutes, a few hours, I should say, on Algo. If you don't hold $1.78, your next support's $1.35, which is where I looked at it last. DCIP, I've never heard of that. No. You bought Sand 7 months ago. That's Facebook's name, Meta. Oh, okay, sweet. When I buy a certain coin, I try to buy it for a longer term. Yeah, yes. I bought Ethereum at $300 and I sold it. I had 32 of that. I'm pretty pissed I sold, but because I don't know what that'd be worth now. Like 44 times 32 is like a lot. Several hundred thousand for sure. I don't know what that'd be. Let me do some paper math. 8 times 2 is, that'd be 8, 7. I don't think that's right. I'm going to do math on here. 32 times 4,400. Be worth 140,000 right now. What about Roku Finance? I don't know, but it probably sounds like a scam. Not a scam, but let me look at it. Does it sound safe? That's all I know. Yep, it's on Uniswap, so it's, just a second. Okay, well, if the ticker is ROCO, which I'm hoping it's not, I don't think that's right because there's just one candle on that, and the DEX score is 18, so I don't think I'm looking at the right coin right now. So let me go over to CoinMarketCap and see what's going on with that. What's the ticker? ROCO. Is that $3.87? I don't know. Maybe I can look on TradingView on Roku. No. Nope. It's all to wrapped Ethereum, so I can't tell you. Market cap's only 33 million, so it could be a gem. But what does it do? Let me see. A GameFi platform which provide blockchain services to game developers, Hey, so it has a use case, so it definitely has potential. But I just can't look at the chart right now as the train goes by. I can't look at the chart, so I have no chart to look at. By the way, this is the record for the longest I've ever streamed, so that's awesome, guys. Thank you. So yeah, I would say I don't know. I can't look at. I don't have a chart to look at. So I don't think I think it's pretty new though. I'm assuming. I don't know. GYEN. I'm just gonna look on CoinMarketCap. No, it's at a tenth of a penny. It looks like 9/10 of a penny. I don't know. Trust Company connects traditional finance and blockchain for everyone. So that's good. A lot of these use cases honestly seem the same to me. So, what's the market cap on this? 20 million. Anything below 50 million has 10x potential. Quid IKA. Okay, well, some of these, dude, these coins just seem like I think there's too many coins that do the same thing, and that's why some of these market caps probably won't moon. Quid IKA. It's up 55% today, so that's market cap doesn't have market cap. Well, that's sketchy. Community owned, founded by experienced crypto enthusiasts, developers, and opportunities. I would not be touching this. I don't know, just from reading it, and especially considering the fact it's up 55%, so definitely not time to buy that either. I'm awesome, thank you. Pulse Pad. That's one that I can probably, I don't know what is it called, PLS. That's one I think is, well, I guess it's still on Uniswap, but that one has proven itself. I got pissed off. If it's called PLS, I got so pissed off with Pulse Chain. Although I don't think you said Pulse Pad, not Pulse Chain. Okay, never mind. It's a different one. So Pulse Pad is at 32 cents. First deflationary launchpad for Pulse ecosystem. It's similar to ETHPad, which I've never heard of, and TronPad, since it was launched by the same company. At its core, PulsePad aims to be an incubator program for new projects on Pulse. What is the market cap on this? 100 million. It looks somewhat legit compared to the other ones I've looked at tonight. Appreciate the follows, guys. Oh wow, we're over 1,000 likes. It's part of Hex Network. This could low-key be somewhat legit compared to the other ones I've looked at tonight. Check YouTube. That's about it. I'm gonna go back to see what the coins are doing. Oh wow, SAJA is going down again. It's at 25. What's Bitcoin? Bitcoin's actually trying to recover. It's at 52,000 now, so that's somewhat awesome. But I still don't know if the bottom's in at 61K. I'm going to need to see us stay a day above 61K for me to think that's the bottom, and preferably a day above 62K. I don't want to be hovering on that support tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Time. But we'll see. Maybe that was the bottom on Bitcoin. So that might be it, guys. I don't have anything else to say other than I'm hoping Bitcoin bottomed, but if it didn't, then there's going to be a great buying opportunity if it did not. This could definitely just be a dead cat bounce. That might be it. Remember today, I have $500 in Elon. We will see. In ElonOne or Elon? Remember today. Well, either one's probably going to do a 4 or 5x in the next few weeks. So, how about those Jets? What did the Jets do? I was so pissed off yesterday. I'm a Steelers fan. That was the most depressing football game I've ever seen. I don't want. We couldn't beat the 0-8 Jets. I mean Lions. Just we tied the Lions. I don't know. Alexa, what was the score to the Jets game?
Yesterday, the Bills defeated the Jets 45-17 at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
I saw that the Falcons got crushed by I don't know what the score was. It was like 35-3, 38-3 or something, or maybe it was even more than maybe I don't know. It was a blowout. I know BitBoy wasn't happy about that one. He's a Falcons fan. Would I buy Paul's Pad at its current price? Personally, if I was interested in the project, probably. But am I buying it? No. I've been to New York one time. That was a experience just because how bad the weather was. The whole time we were there, it was pouring down rain. The weather was horrible. And overall, a lot of the people seemed rude. I don't know. Yep. My laundry's done. Are you talking about the Jets like the? Oh, well, I'm talking about the NFL football team, the Jets. I don't know what you're talking about. I just assume that's what you're talking about. I'm a Steelers fan, but where do I live? I live in the Midwest on the Mississippi River. So, yep. I'm ready to move. If I make enough money this bull run, I'm buying an RV and I'm driving down to Florida during the winters because I can't handle this cold anymore. I'm over it. Big Ben. Well, Big Ben didn't play yesterday, so I think we need Ben for us to have any sort of chance for us to be somewhat good next year. So if he retires, yeah, it's gonna be a disaster. Although I also think we'll get another quarterback, hopefully by next year, or I think Haskins should start over Mason Rudolph if we have him next week. But I don't know. I'll admit, though, if the Steelers don't draft another quarterback, our season next year will not be much better than 500. It's going to be pretty bad. I have my sights in a nice RV in these 3 weeks. Yeah, I've been. My uncle lives in Florida, and it's so much nice. It's so warm. It's like, in the summertime, I think it's too hot, so I'd probably move, drive back down here or something where my parents live. But in the winter, at least 4 or 5 months out of the year, I'd move there. I can't handle this cold. My hands get so chapped. I hate driving in. Last year, I hit a telephone pole because I slid into it. I was going slow, but I'm I'm over it. Florida is definitely nice this time of year. Oh, yes, perfect. It's like 70, 80 degrees, especially Key West. Been there a few times. It's expensive, but it's awesome. I probably wouldn't live in Key West, but so right now I'm not trading, if that's what you just asked. I'm investing because I've traded. Maybe I trade $1,000 with my own money for fun, maybe to pay some of my bills. But I'm a shitty trader because I'm the type of person that I'll get into a trade, and then I see it go down 10%, and most of the time I don't put a stop loss in because I don't want to lose money. So then I'm just bag holding. Like right now, for example, I bought NU coin at $2. I made some money on it, then I got back in. Yeah, and I'm still holding my bag from $2, and I'm down like 50%. So I only put $1,000 in, but so I think I should just stay away from trading unless I'm doing it for fun. But I do invest. I can see the TA on the charts, but I'm not the best trader. So I have made money trading, but we're in a bull market. Snowbirds. I hate ice, but I love the winters. Yeah. I don't mind the 50, 60 degrees. That's awesome. I love the breeze. It's not hot, but I can't handle 0 degrees I don't know. I just can't do it. I don't mind it if it snows or something, but when there's ice, I hate it. If it could just snow all the snow it's going to snow over the whole winter in 1 week over Christmas, I'd be so happy. I'd be happy about that. Just snow 2 or 3 feet of snow in a week, and then we're done with snow and cold for the whole winter. That'd be ideal. Um, Best of both worlds. I'm right in the middle of Fort Lauderdale. Well, actually, that's where my uncle lives in St. Pete. Is that close? I think that is. No, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe not. Loop ring. LRC. Yeah. I can see what LRC is doing right now. My guess is probably absolutely nothing. Um. So yeah, you're just going down. I'm also looking at the wrong chart. Wow. I mean, you have a little bit of support, 260, 250, I should say, but you went up so fast. The next support below that's probably get a buck 50. I'm gonna probably end the YouTube live stream because we're not really looking at crypto anymore. So